No, it's not. Hi. Ohio. Good morning. Hello. I just look at my voice. Sounds like a gremlin. I sound like gremlin gargoyle today. Hello. Hello from the other side of the world. Hello from pardon me, I've forgotten how to do this. Hi. Hello. It's me, Goombum. Hi. Okay, let me no more playing around. It's time to get serious. I don't know if it's my espresso that's making me shake or if I'm just shaky because I'm nervous. It's probably because I'm nervous. Maybe it's a bit of both. Is it bad to have espresso on an empty stomach? Okay, I'm gonna jump into a Japan thing right now. I'm in Japan, by the way. Konnichiwa, ohayo, minasan, ohayo. So Japan, you guys, fellow Japan friends. I'll say hi in a second. Wait. I just have to say this. There is espresso in very large quantities sold very easily. They have it in vending machines and they have it in family marts and 7-Elevens and stuff. Convenient. What do you say? Convenience stores? Konbini or so, and it's very easy access and it's very dangerous. My entire kitchen counter is espresso. Espresso. Am I peeking my microphone? I might be peeking. Okay, hi. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. I'm back. Streamerino, it's me, Gawr Gura. Gawr Gura, the streaming streamer. It's me. Hi. Yeah. Okay. What? Yeah. It's been 2 months. What is it? What happened since that? Well, we went through what? Christmas, New Year's, and now I'm here. So we just missed Christmas and stuff. Christmas, New Year's. How have you been? First stream of 2023. That's right. Happy 2023, everyone. Oh, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's been 100 years. Did it feel like it? Does it feel like I've been gone for 100 years? I'm sorry. Gawr Gura, the once in a century streamer. Terrible. Am I gonna play Holo Cure? Maybe. YouTube's lagging. No, I'm not surprised. Also, the internet where I am is a little poo-poo caca. So that might also be a problem. So if I cut in and out, that's probably why. I think the others have mentioned the Wi-Fi being on the poo-poo caca side, so I'm sorry. Anyway, hi. I hope you're okay with me chatting today, talking your ear off and stuff. You are my... I didn't catch that message, but thank you. Bad internet in Japan? No, I don't think so. I think it's just a router issue or something. Maybe the router's kind of old, or I don't know. I didn't even know I had a router until I looked behind my curtain and it was pushed up against the wall. Like, we were trying to figure out the internet stuff, and I was like, how do you guys have Wi-Fi in your room? How is that possible? I've been like chewing through my phone's data. What is that? And I don't remember who it was, but one of the girls was like, "Girl, you have that cable that goes into your PC, right? The Ethernet, the wired stuff." I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, that's connected to a router, right? So you have Wi-Fi. I said, what? You're telling me that the magic wire doesn't just go to the magic Wi-Fi box in the magic world of Wi-Fi? I mean, you know that the wire just goes to the magic internet and then it gives my PC Wi-Fi. No, there's Wi-Fi? I don't know. It was... Yeah, anyway. I found it. It was pushed against the wall. But in my defense, okay. In my defense, I did ask management and they were like, I was like, is there Wi-Fi here? And they're like, I don't know. So I didn't necessarily... I should have asked the girls. Sorry, management, but I should have asked the girls. Anyway, also I want to say, there is no defense. I know at this point, it's 2023. I should know now. Look for the router. Look for the... Well, I know the difference between a router and a modem, but I also don't. I wanted to say that I was appreciating your bananas because I have a banana right here. Banana. But as you can hear, it's wrapped in plastic. That's another thing. Everything here is wrapped in like crunchy plastic, so there's no such thing as being quiet. If you're trying to unwrap something for breakfast, like a piece of fruit in the morning, there's no way to be quiet because everything is wrapped in plastic. Well, not everything. You can get like some apples and stuff. Like, oh, by the way, the apples are massive. The apples and like the oranges and stuff. But I will say that a lot of stuff is wrapped in plastic. It's pretty interesting. Banana no tabe. Banana no tabe. Something to wa kanji. The small amounts of Japanese that I do know, right? I can read the katakanas and the hiraganas, and I know a couple kanji has helped me immensely with really simple words. Like when you go to pay for something, it says touch, and you touch your card, and stuff. Kado, touch kado. Foods. I know what the flavors of things are because I can read like banana, cream, pudding, stuff like that. Flavors, keywords. And then anything else that's emergency-wise that I need to know is in English, so we're good. We're good, and we are surviving Japan. Both of those are English, yes. But it's English that I can understand. Japanese English. Katakana words. What do they say? Borrowed words or something? Anyway, I have a lot to talk about. My voice will warm up hopefully as we chat, but I had really bad sleep. Also, it's freezing in here. Everything is so different here. It's great. I've had a couple weeks to get used to it, which is nice, but at first it was really overwhelming. I think being in any foreign country, I'd imagine, for like the first time would be incredibly overwhelming. But like, for example, turning on the hot water here is different, right? I was sweaty and stinky, as you get, and I was like, man, I really should take a shower. I'm reeking here. I'm stanking in areas that shouldn't be stanking. Is the BGM too loud? You're the only one talking about it. Hello, is this better? Hello? Hello, hello? Before I get into this, let me adjust. I know it's like two people. There's like two people saying, well, what the? So it is a bit loud. Why didn't the rest of you say something? Why didn't the rest of you speak up? Oi, first stream back and nobody's yelling at me to have streaming conditions that are appropriate? Is that better? Oh, now it's too quiet. Okay. How about now? Is that better? Cause we missed you, Goomba. We missed you. I just wanted to hear you, but I couldn't hear you over the music. But now, okay, perfect. Now don't touch it. Okay. Let me finish. The hot water. Okay, so I was stinking. Stank, past stunk, and I was like, okay. There's a room with a bathtub, and I know there's a drain at the bottom of the floor. That's the thing here, the bathrooms, the whole room is a bath, right? There's a bathtub, and then the shower just looks like it sprays on the floor, but there's a hole. There's a drain in the bottom of the bathroom. So you use the whole shower room as a bathroom, as like a wet room. You can get it all wet, get it all wet. Which is nice. Very nice. But I didn't know how to turn the hot water on. That was a mystery. There's a panel on the wall with a bunch of characters that I can't understand. No English on that, which is fine. It's fine. I have my Google Translate. It's just like anime. It is just like the anime, but there are no subtitles to save you here. Well, very rare subtitles. Anyway, so I used Translate, and then I was Googling it, and they said all the other foreigners that were here were like, hey, don't push one button of these, because one of these buttons is a call button for emergency services. If you're like an old person, right? If you're an old person and you slip and fall in the bathtub, don't push that button, whatever you do. I think I would perish if I pushed that button and I had emergency services show up and I'm naked in the bathtub. Goodbye, I'm leaving the country forever and I'm not coming back. Anyway, and then there's another button that you have to turn it on. There's an on button, and then there's an autofill for your bathtub, and it's like a smart button that will autofill the bath to the perfect temperature, right? The smart button. I don't want to think about it, push the button. And then a sweet lady comes over the microphone and says something along the lines of, your bath is being prepared. And I say, thank you, honey, every time. She's my girlfriend now. She prepares the bath for me. I actually talk to her now. Anyway, so the on button, this button controls the hot water for the bathtub, the shower, and the faucets and stuff. I don't think it's connected to the washing machine. I haven't quite figured that one out yet. But I didn't know that. So I'm trying to figure out how to turn the hot water for the shower on, and I'm getting embarrassed because I said, it can't possibly be this hard. There is a tiny thing at the bottom that has heat, and then this is shower on. So I'm turning it on, and I'm turning the shower on, and I couldn't get it. And I was like, Ina, I think I asked Kiara first. I was like, Kiara, can you teach me how to turn the shower on? And I think I got buried underneath other messages, and I was like, okay. Ina, I feel like an idiot Dumbo, and I'm not, but how do I turn the hot water on? She's like, oh, you have to push this button. I was like, ah. The thing on the wall has to be on. So that's the whole thing. The hot water is all connected to the thing on the wall, which is interesting. It's nothing like I've ever used before. Anyway, my bathtub filling girlfriend, right? So you push the button and she says, your bath is being prepared. Ofuru, onna no ofuru, or something like that. And you say, okay, honey, thank you. And then it starts filling, as long as you put the plug in. And then later on, it goes beep, 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 beep. And I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure it means the bath is full, but it's not prepared because she hasn't said that it's all ready yet. That's the other thing. And then, when it's actually ready, she plays, what song does she play? Da 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 da. Something like that, some classical music. She's so cultured. She plays me classical music and then she says your bath is like complete and heated. And then I get naked and I get in. It's amazing. It's so fantastic. Also, the heated toilet seats here. Is it canon in D? I think she plays canon. I think you're right. So she serenades me with a beautiful, beautiful classical music and says, "Scrub-a-dub, get your ass in the tub, stanky shark." It's fantastic. I love it. Another thing that I love are the toilet seats. I know every foreigner that goes to Japan is like, "Oh my god, the bidet." And you have the videos of the some of the foreigners like drinking water from the bidet. I'm not one of those. Okay, that's too far even for me. And I've eaten some strange things. But I will say, it's heated. Did they ever talk about how it's heated? Forget the bidet. Forget the water spray, right? It's a heated toilet seat. For those of you that don't have to sit to pee, let me just say, for those of you that do, it's life-changing. It's like somebody sat on it before you, pre-warmed. It's a pre-warmed toilet seat. Do you understand how awful it is to sit on a cold toilet seat every single morning? It's terrible. It's terrible. I know, it's a first world problem. But it's terrible. It's like, you have to... and then you sit and it's freezing cold and it freezes every bit below that you don't want to be frozen. Anyway, it's heated here. It's heated here, and I'm gonna buy one when I get home because I don't think I can part with it now anymore. A secondhand toilet seat. I think that sounds gross. I know that sounds gross. Sorry, I just peeked my microphone. Yeah, that sounds gross, doesn't it? It's not though. Trust me. Trust me. It's not. It's fantastic. I love it. Yeah, there's also a bidet. I did try it. It's fine. I don't know. I can live without it. I've lived without it for a while, so... Well, my whole life, I've never experienced... This is the first time I experienced a bidet. Is this weird to talk about? I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. I tried a bidet for the first time. There's two bidets. There's two functionalities of the bidet here. There's one for your butt, which I believe is... Is that what it says? How do you say butt? It's a toilet. It's a toilet, but it's a seat that has a bidet. So it's like, it's a smart toilet. It's amazing. How do you say butt? I don't know how to say butt. Oshiro. Is that butt? Oshiri? Yeah, I think it says that. I think it says Oshiri. That's the butt button. That one sprays your butt. And then there's the other button that sprays your front parts. And whatever else you want, I guess. And I can live without it. It's fine. I can't live without the heated toilet seat, but... Okay. Yeah, it's pretty nice. There's also a bunch of other buttons, and I'm pretty sure this one also has a fall button on it for the elderly. Huh? Oji-sans that fall into the toilet, they need the help button. I hope I don't press that, but if I do, I'll tell you about it. Yeah. Okay. What else should I talk about? Laundry. I don't know how to do laundry here. I do the laundry here, but every time I do it, I think it's a little different. Also, I think a bug died in my washer machine because when I did the first load of laundry and I pulled it out, there was like pieces of wings everywhere, like little brown flakes. And I'm pretty sure I killed a roach. I think I had a roach in my washer and I took him for a spin. He was hiding there for the winter and I spun him around with some cold water. Sorry, buddy. Forgive me. Yeah, it was a roach. I think it was a roach. Or some type of brown bug. Yeah, ew, kind of gross. Very gross, but it's fine. You just wait for your clothes to dry and then you shake it out. By the way, there's no dryers here, right? For those of you that are used to washing and drying your clothes, there are no dryers here. Instead, there's another button on another panel in front of the bathroom that turns the shower wet room into a drying room if you don't want to hang your clothes up outside on your balcony. If you don't feel like showing your panties to the world, you can put them in your bathroom and hit the dry button. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And none of my clothes have shrunk, so it's good. We're all good. Gross, but it's fun. Yeah. Laundry's fun, I guess. Oh my god, I'm running out of air. What else should I talk about? Oh, I wrote in my diary. I have like a Japan diary. I highly detailed my first couple days here. But I don't know if the others have mentioned it, but we're pretty busy here. So when days started to get really busy, I started losing energy and I mean, I wrote about some studio escapades, but for the most part I was just like dead tired, so I didn't write much. But I did write about my first few days. We could talk about that if you want. How are you, by the way? Ina told you everything? I don't think she told you everything. But if I miss anything that you're curious about, I can tell you more. Kiara said your schedules are packed. Yes. Yes, my schedule for the next week, the next 7 to 10 days is absolutely packed to the brim. I looked at it last night and was kind of shuddering. I hope I don't know. I think I'll be fine. I can do it. It's just a lot. It's a lot. Did I meet any senpai? Yes, I met quite a few senpais. I have a dinner date with a senpai. I have a dinner date. A senpai asked me. A very special senpai asked me on a dinner date. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I could probably try and I'll try. I think it's when is it? I have it on my calendar. I'll try and talk about it afterwards if it's okay. But I'm terrified. I'm nervous. I feel like I have to. I want to get really pretty for it. I want to do my hair and maybe buy some new clothes for it. Probably overthinking it, but anyway. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Oh, okay, so when I first got here, I met with a bunch of staff, and they gave me Mr. Donut. Mr. Donut, pondering. They gave me a pack of like 10 or 12, a dozen. They gave me a dozen pondering, and they said, here you go. And I said, is this all for me? And they said, yeah. I said, are you sure? And they said, yep. Here you go. Here you go. I said, there's no way I can eat all of these. What am I gonna do with all these donuts? Mr. Donut is a Japanese donut brand, and they make a special donut called pondering. Pondering, I think it's called mochi pondering. Mochi donut. You know mochi, right? Mochi is how do you explain mochi? I think it's probably easier if you Google it. Anyway, pondering, they're like little balls stuck together to make a donut shape, and it's got a really bouncy, chewy texture that's unlike a Dunkin' or a Krispy Kreme donut. It's a totally different texture. It's really good. Oh yeah, mochi is pounded rice cake, if that makes sense. They got me a dozen original pondering, and I ate almost the entire thing until I gave one to Kiara, and then Ina came and I said, please help me eat these. Please help me eat these. But yeah, Ina, if you're watching, hi. Your cream puffs are still in my fridge, but I put them in the freezer because they're starting to smell funny and I don't know how to get rid of them. So please come take your cream puffs, because I don't know what to do with them anymore. I don't know what to do. We couldn't. Staff was giving us so many snacks. We don't know what to do with it. We couldn't eat it fast enough. We ate the donuts. They went stale, but I still finished those off. But then Ina left. Ina got cream puffs, and she left them with me, and I could not eat them fast enough. And she didn't mention it afterwards. She's like, "Here you go." I'm like, "Okay. Oh, I'll come get some when I want some." I said, "Okay." She never came back, so here I am with all these cream puffs in my freaking fridge. They're in the freezer now because they're starting to smell. I should probably get rid of them. The leftovers I should. Thank you, Staff Sunno. Thank you, Staff. Thank you very much. I appreciate your snacks. I will pay you back. I will give you large quantities of food that you struggle to eat when before I leave. Yeah, though. On the first day that I was here, I hung out with Kiara. I hung out with Kiara quite a bit, which is really nice. She took me to like Daiso and stuff. And probably something I don't recommend doing on your very first day in Japan. If you've never really traveled to like foreign countries before, maybe don't go to is it Beak Camera? Beak Camera. It's a massive tech store. It is a massive tech store. It is multiple floors. There is everything there. I don't know if it's like a massive department store or just a tech store. They have like toys and stuff. Yeah, okay. It is huge. There are advertisements floor to ceiling. There's music. There's bright lights. There's tons of people. It is the most overwhelming experience. If you don't do well with overwhelming, overstimulating experiences, I would maybe say don't go to Big Camera on your very first day because it might scare you. It scared me. I was terrified. But it's okay because I bought a light. I bought a little light. It looks like the little light from Pixar. Yeah, and I only did that because I could cling to Kiara. I have it written here. Latched onto Kiara like a baby duck. Yeah, that's really what it was. Yeah, I clung to Kiara and just followed her everywhere. Yeah, what else did I... Oh, I got this little cinema roll microfiber towel. See, as somebody who has a really, really big space in my heart for Cinema Roll, the Sanrio character, everything here you can find is Cinema Roll. There is Cinema Roll everything. Although I was surprised. I asked the other members if they like Sanrio stuff, and they actually prefer other characters over the Sanrio characters, which is surprising. I don't know. I love Cinema Roll very much. He's so stupid. He looks so dumb, but in a way that I can hug and cherish and stuff. Anyway, let's see what else. I I wrote, I want to buy all the cute things. Oh, this is in Daiso. I want to buy all the cute things in Daiso. They had a glass cup with ponies on it. LOL. I think it's for children. That's true. They have lots of really cute little kitchenwares, like plates and cups and bowls. A lot of it is meant for children, I think, because it's the type of plastic melamine that doesn't break or anything. Yeah, I didn't. I almost did though, because it's also so cheap. Daiso is so affordable. It's great. I didn't buy the cups though. Then we spent like 2.5 hours at karaoke and we got honey toast and... Oh, that's right! Kiara took me to karaoke. My very first karaoke experience, which was really nice because it was like a little private room away from all the loud, crazy stuff. So I could sit there with Kiara and we just sang karaoke and stuff. Yeah, she uploaded a clip of it. It was a lot of fun. We sang a lot of stuff. But I think there was a guy next to us who was singing hard rock of some sort. And he was going pretty hard. It was kind of hard to sing over him. It was really loud. And then at one point, I think he started copying our set list. So we felt like we had to out-sing him. Because we felt like, oh, a challenger? Okay, well, we are two ladies with very shrill voices. Take this. So that was really fun. And we had honey toast. Kiara's recommendation. Honey toast. It's essentially a loaf of bread. A loaf of sweet bread that it's like a square, like a cube, and they hollowed it out and they put ice cream inside, and then they put like whipped cream and other toppings, and it's actually really good. I thought it was just gonna be bread, but it's really, really good. Bam bam bam. It's really tasty. And I got a soda. I got blue soda with ice cream in it. Yeah. There are so many flavors. I've learned that when there's too many flavors, I just default to blue flavor. Whatever the blue one is, I'll take the blue one. Whatever flavor it is. I think it was like lychee or something, which is a very uncommon flavor where I'm from, but yeah, Guba soda. Yeah! Here's your Gawr Gura Bandori energy drink. Boost drink. Have a sip. Fresh squeezed. And then I don't know if this is the same day or this was maybe but anyway, this is the day that Ina came. Oh yeah, Ina came and we got yakisoba. Ina Kiara, I and some staff, and we went and we got yakisoba, and they put an egg yolk in it. Egg yolk is another thing here that's very common, that is not very common where I'm from at all, is egg yolk. I've eaten so much egg yolk. You dip egg yolk in so much. I've dipped meat in egg yolk. I've eaten it with rice. I've had noodles with egg yolk, like yakisoba. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I have written down here that Ina got a really large drink. It was called like the Mega or the Giga something. And we were like, Ina, are you sure you can drink all that? That's a big drink, I'm pretty sure. We didn't know how big it was, but she's like, yeah, it's fine. I'm thirsty, it's fine. It was like bigger than her head. And she managed to drink it. I don't know how large her bladder is, but I was very impressed. I was worried though. I was actually worried because... Oh, this is a studio story. I'm jumping around. This is my other problem. Should I tell? I'll tell this now because if I don't, it might leave my brain. So I'm gonna skip forward to the studio because I was thinking about bladders and liquid. So I got a water bottle while I was here. It's a 40 fluid ounce water bottle, which I don't know how many liters that is. 1.17 liter bottle because I need it because I'm going a lot with dance and recordings and stuff. So I got a big bottle of water. I somehow managed to fit 40 fluid ounces. No, I think it was more like almost 60 fluid ounces inside of me, and I didn't have to use the toilet because I was too anxious to use the toilet at the studio. So I waited until I got home one day, and my bladder literally, I don't know how. I don't know how. And then I got really nervous and started looking. I'm like, how do you get pea crystals? Am I damaging myself by doing that? But yeah, I don't know how I did that. I thought that was pretty amazing. Terribly. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do that. It's really bad. I don't know why I do that. It's probably gonna give me a irreversible health issue in the future, so don't do what I do. But anyway, if there's any cool superhuman skills I have, it's holding large quantities of liquid inside of my body. Anyway, I also had some yakitori. Yeah, I had yakitori on one of these first days too. Yakitori. Chicken. Yeah, Ina got cartilage. She got yakitori. Yakitori, she got grilled cartilage. Chicken cartilage, which is the crunchy, bony parts. It's like... She's like, oh, good, it's so good. You want some? I said, that's alright. That's okay. I can do the egg yolk. I can do egg yolk. I'm not gonna touch that yet. Maybe later. But yeah, I had chicken thighs, chicken meatballs, and stuff like that. It's pretty tasty. Yeah. Cartilage is bussin'. I bet it is. But I'm texture. Listen, texture and me, we don't get along very well. That's another thing. Another thing here. Textures. I guess people here really like the texture of like slimy stuff. Slimy, sticky. Like natto. Natto. Okra. Okra is another vegetable. I don't think I've seen okra here very much. But like natto. Oh, also there's like a yam. There's like a yam that you shred and stuff, and it gets really slimy, sticky kind of thing. I'm not great with it because it tastes like you're eating I don't want to say it tastes like booger, but it kind of tastes like mucus or booger. Nuru. Is that the onomatopoeia for like sticky slimy? Nuru. Blech. I'll eat it, it's fine. But I may not enjoy it, but I'll eat it. I will eat it. What was I saying? Natto is the best with rice. I had natto! I have natto in my fridge still. I tried natto because that's one of the things you hear as a young weeb on the internet. That's one thing you hear is that natto, oh, kawaii, natto is so scary, natto, bleh. You have all the videos of the foreigners going, oh, natto, nom, it tastes like feet, blah, 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 right? They always talk about it, so I was like, okay. I've tried some pretty scary things before. Let's see how bad natto is. Maybe it is like a delicacy that you have to grow up liking, right? Which is understandable. There's foods that I like that I'm pretty sure other people would be horrified about. But anyway, so I tried it by itself, and I didn't have a spoon either. I didn't have any chopsticks. So I used my finger. I used my finger, my clean finger, because with natto, when you eat natto, you gotta take the foil off, right? You gotta take the plastic wrap off to release the smell. And then what you have to do with natto is you don't have to, I guess, but you stir it until it gets frothy and the stringy, slimy strands start to form, or they start to get more intense. And I mixed it with my finger, and then I have like mustard and soy sauce with it. So you put that in, stir. And then I didn't have anything to eat it with, so I just ate it plain. I'm brave, okay? I will eat anything. Well, I will try almost anything once. If you catch me on the right day. So I tried it. Nom. And it tasted normal. It doesn't taste like feet. It doesn't smell. It smells fine. It doesn't have a smell. It doesn't taste bad at all. It doesn't taste offensive in the slightest. It tastes like nutty. It's fermented beans, right? It's fermented soybeans. It doesn't taste scary. It's a little bitter. If anything, it's bitter. It's nutty, a little beany, and it's slimy. It's fine. I would totally eat it for breakfast as like a boost of probiotic and potentially fiber and protein with the beans. Yeah. It's fine. If you have a chance to try natto, try it. Don't listen to what, I don't know, random YouTubers or what Reddit says. Well, natto tastes like stinky feet, stinky beans. Just try it. Yeah, it's probably good for you. It's probably. I don't know. It's probably fine. Yeah. Do I like slimy? Not especially, but it's fine. How does it smell? It doesn't smell bad. No, it doesn't smell. It doesn't have an odor. Maybe I just got a really tasty brand. Yeah, it's fine though. It's not bad at all. Let's